Hey bestie, how are you? I'm good, good. I didn't see you all day though. Like, yeah, you should definitely come hang out. Yeah, but before I get into it, have you actually looked after your Tamagotchi? Because mine, okay, wait. Mine died. Okay, that's the truth. I got it on my arm, but it keeps dying. I don't know what to do. I just, I can't look after it in school, and yeah, I know I go to youth club and all that jazz, but I can't really take care of it then because everyone's telling me to do something else and that. So, what do you think about the new Britney Spears perfume? The fantasy one. You haven't got it yet? Oh, girl, you have to come around here. I've got loads. Yeah. Britney Spears fantasy. I haven't got the actual perfume yet. I've just got the body spray. But the body spray is fine enough. I don't see what the big deal is. Oh my god, did you see High School Musical 2? You what? You recorded it on VHS? Oh my god. Thank you. I haven't seen it yet on TV, so I haven't actually watched it. But the fact that you recorded it on VHS means I can watch it. Because no, I don't have a DVD player yet. But watching VHS is totally fine and stuff. Oh my god, don't tell me what exactly happens. Okay, tell me a bit. Tell me about, no wait. Tell me about Zac Efron. That's all I want to know. That's all I just, his haircut. I love it. It's so cute. Oh my god. Celebrity crushes, let's go. Okay, it's not a drill. It's not a drill. I need you to tell me. So which boy do you like? Oh, at school, just in general, celebrity crushes, stuff like that. Well, I kind of like Zac Efron, but I don't know, I could be swayed for, that guy, oh, I can't think of his name. Charlotte knows loads about him. What? What? We're not friends with Charlotte anymore. Why are we not friends with Charlotte? What's she done now? Why is she a pig? I swear, drama, man, drama. But do tell me, why is Charlotte a pig? No. No, she didn't. That's not part of the BFL. BFFL. Yeah, I know. That is not. No, she didn't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to tell Billy. And we're gonna have to tell Josh. We could tell all the boys in school. Cannot believe she did that. That is just not part of the girl code. Oh my god. Have you been listening to Avril Lavigne? She's so good. I love her music. Yeah, well, obviously Skate Boy is the classic. It's the original, the OT. But I know, right? She's so cool. She's my idol, okay? But Thingamabob, what's her name? Oh my god, my nail just snapped off. They're press-ons. Okay, I just pressed it back on because it's a press-on. You were saying about Charlotte and how she has a crush on Josh. And you also have a crush on Josh, so obviously that's bad. And she knows that. That is bad girl code, okay? So I'm just gonna text Josh maybe, because maybe he doesn't know, and it's not really fair, to just blame him as well. So do you have Josh's number? Do you? Obviously you must do, because wait a second. Just hold the phone a second. No, it's not picking up. Well, I'll send a message to Josh to give me a second. I'm a fast texter, but I have to obviously press it 3 times. Yeah. Okay, Josh, you slag. What the frick are you doing? Hanging around with the wrong girl. Oh, sorry, I put grill. Go back. What? Don't tell me I don't send it. I'm gonna send it. No, I'm gonna send it. He needs to know, okay? If he knows, then he's not gonna be, you know, hanging around with Charlotte. He's our mate. I know he can do what he wants at the end of the day, but like he doesn't know, does he? Because if he knew, he'd be a slag. I know girls are just slags, but guys can be slags too. You know? Male whores, whatever. Oh my god, you deserve so much better than Josh. I mean, at the end of the day, like, there's got to be somebody else. We're in our prime. What about like round the back? You know, like by the West Mid, like round the back. Maybe we could meet some new dudes, go out clubbing, stuff like that, and like meet some new dudes. Because clearly, people from school are just all like baby cakes, and a milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Just drama, 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 and boys. Jeez. At this point, I'll be turning emo. Well, I'm seeing at the moment, but like, I'll be turning depressed. My colours will go black instead of pink, and I'll just be walking around emo. Because that's the difference in it. Well, if I was going to be a goth, I'd be self-harming. And I don't really feel like being a self-harmer, because I get it. It's like what goths do, and they worship the devil and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, I'm just really not about the black kind of aesthetic. I really like pink and like seeing stuff. I mean, I even like glam my phone up, you know, the razor. But Dad said I'm only allowed to be on the phone for an hour, so I've got to kind of like hurry up. Yeah. Well, like with the razor, I would say it's a good phone. Definitely worth recommend asking somebody for it, because girl, how are you gonna get it yourself? So yeah, I definitely recommend getting someone to get it for you. I mean, gee, if you had an arm on your shoulder, if you had if you had if you had a boy on your arm, he could possibly get you for it. He might even steal it. You never knows. Well, I actually, like, because you're talking about like Avril Lavigne, I actually have my iPod here, which like has a few tunes on it, but it's like I think it's like the 4 GB version or the 2 GB. I need like more storage space is what I'm saying, because this is just, it's not enough. I mean, I think it's flat actually. Let me try to turn it off. 1 second. Yeah, it's dead flat, besties. This is not gonna, can't give you the swirly sound effect. Do you know what I mean? Okay, well, anyways, I got this new sock. It's Hello Kitty, and it's super cute. It's like, it's gonna go on one of my, like, I think the razor, but the razor's glittery, so I don't really think it will work. Yeah, 1 second, my arm is getting tired. Oh my god. Okay, carry on. I know I'm blabbing a lot, so do talk to me. Yeah. Okay. So like, what's your favourite brand at the moment? Do you like Hello Kitty? Yeah, Hello Kitty's my fave. It's who I'm collecting anyways. Like, I love Hello Kitty. And like Hannah Montana. That's my favourite TV show at the moment. I love Hannah Montana. I want to be Hannah Montana. Yeah. Like, I love Hannah Montana. Can you get the Hello Kitty bag? Because I don't have a nice bag. I only have the one from school. Like, the one for school, sorry. Yeah. Well, have you played any games recently, like The Sims 2? Oh. I really want the PC version, because like if I get the PC version, maybe they'll be able to have babies and get married and stuff. So maybe like that would be fun, because at the moment, like our game, I have it on the PS2, but I don't have the pets version. I just have the original, and that means that they can't, like, you can't see the ceilings, you can't have babies, they can get married, and that's about it. And I really want them to have babies. I know, I'm so jealous. Oh my god, you have the PC version. I highly doubt I'm gonna get the PS2 I mean the Sims 2 on a computer, because then I'd have to have a computer, and we both know I don't even have a computer. I have to go to the library to use the computer and the internet, and that's how I manage my Pixo site. And well, you see, Sarah, you know, she uses MySpace and stuff, but I've never really got into it. You know, I'm more of a Pixo girl, because I like decorating and making backgrounds. Oh my god, did I tell you? Did I tell you? Yeah, I met Hannah Montana on Pixo. Like, she had her own account, and I was like, oh my god. I was talking to her, and it was her, it was the real one. No, it wasn't the fake one, it was the real one, because she was telling me all these facts, and I was like, yeah, I know, I also like do this, that, and I was fangirling, man, I was fangirling, but at the same time, like, we don't get much time on the computer. I think we get like half an hour free, and then I get to choose library books and stuff, and at the moment I'm reading Jacqueline Wilson. I've read the Worry website one, and I'm currently reading Lola Rose. You've heard about it? You should definitely read it. I would so recommend Jacqueline Wilson books. What? You don't read? What is wrong with you? You have to read. Like, okay. Well, what do you do then instead of reading? Gossiping. Ah, very interesting. I forgot, like, well, how old are you again? You're like 2 years younger than me. Yeah, it might be the age difference there. But then again, you're supposed to be acting way more like more of your age, not like grown up. You're like growing up too quickly. Like my sister, I'm always saying, she never like grows up fast enough. Like, she's always so behind. And yes, there's 10 years difference between us, so I can see why. But like, it feels like it's going to take forever for her to actually grow up, whereas your sister is literally like 2 years younger than you. So it's like, she gets a bit jealous sometimes. I don't want to like gossip or whatever, but she does get a bit jealous, because it's like she wants me to hang out with her, but like, I like you better don't put me on speakerphone. So it's like, I do want to hang out with you more, but I feel like she gets jealous, and then you don't like it anyway when she hangs with us and plays and stuff. So it's like, well, actually, there's a girl who lives near me, yeah, talking about that, and she's an absolute brat. Like, we're gonna have to sort out a plan, okay, with the glittery gel pens, because that's so fun, but we're gonna have to sort out a plan, because she doesn't like me hanging out with like a certain girl. She's like so jealous. She is, that she's created her own rumour about me. Obviously, we're in high school, and like, she's just going around telling everyone that I said something about her mom, and now her mom's involved and stuff, and like, I haven't said anything. She's trying to get, because she's so jealous, she's trying to get me to stop hanging out with this girl, and it's like, it's ridiculous, so immature, you know. I think as well, the thing is, I hang out with this girl way too much. Like, she's like clingy, she's like, well, for all I know, she could be a lessie, like a lesbo. She could just like want to hang out with her all the time, but like, I only want to play with this girl, or you. Like, you know her, you don't really get along with her, but like, I get along with her. She likes playing like dolls, like Barbies and stuff. Yes, I still play with Barbies and dolls and brats. I know. I like hanging out with people who are younger than me, but at the same time, you're younger than me and you don't play with this stuff. So it's like, I don't know. But she likes playing with this stuff, yeah. And so, like, I like hanging out with her. But this other girl, who's also her friend, doesn't like dolls and stuff like that. So when I go around to play with her, she's like so boring. Kind of like you, no offense. But like, there's just like nothing to do at her house. And she has this massive house because she's so spoiled. And yeah, she's a brat. So like, we're gonna have to like talk about what we could do or something, because like, I'm not having her attitude, the way she's just trying to like make up rumors about me and stuff. And you know, her mom actually phoned my mom and she was like, yo, the disrespect your child has to actually like ring up, to actually, oh sorry, actually like say all this stuff about me and stuff, it's not on, you need to, and then she came over, yeah, and she was like, Sarah, you need to sort your well, she didn't swear, but SHIIT, yeah, out, basically. And I was like, what the freak? I haven't said anything about you. Like, I don't understand. And she's like not believing me. So obviously she's not believing me. Her daughter's not believing me. And we've had this massive whole drama where I fall out with her and stuff, just because this one girl who's a brat and lives near me decided that actually I'm going to make them fall out by starting a rumour. And yet she's Christian. Like, she's a Christian. Like, she's so religious and stuff. Like, you're supposed to do the good thing if you're a religious person. Oh no, if you're religious, what you do is you do the wrong thing, and then you go and like confess and stuff, and you say sorry, and it's fine again. So yeah, she's just doing that, and that's what she's doing. But like, so these two, yeah, and even like the girl, like I apologise over and over. I was like, please believe me. Like, how am I gonna get this girl to believe me? You know what I mean? Like, it's just so bad. Like the drama. Obviously I'm gutted because I love hanging around with her. She's got everything and she's so fun. We make like the most imaginative games and stuff. And not that I don't like hanging out with you, I do. And like, I love like doing webcam and like phoning boys and stuff and having a jam. It's so funny. You've got all the stuff like the webcam, the laptop, all the technical like cool stuff, and that's why I don't really have anyone around my house, because I just don't have any of that. I mean, what's her face? Charlotte. Oh, no, we're not mates with her anymore, but like, she has like all the like the roller skates, the skateboard. She has like all the physical outdoor stuff, which is really cool. And you have like the technology sort of stuff. And then my other friend has the dolls and stuff. And then I don't have anything. I can make eyeshadow. I can make it because what you do is you put like tons of like, not eyeshadow, what's it called? Eyeshadow lipstick. So you put the eyeshadow with Vaseline and then you heat it up on the hair straightener on a spoon, and then you can like make it into a lip gloss. That's what I do. I'm the creative one. I'm the one like where you record like little videos, funny videos on our phones, like on like our phones, and then you know, we make creative things. But that's kind of where I have no one around here. But then again, we did, when I had my mate around here, we did actually like play dolls, but we made the houses out of like books, so we put the books all over the place. And then the funny thing is, yeah, the difference between like when we play and hang out is the fact that like when she has to go, her dad comes picks her up here, and then she goes and I have to deal with a mess. And like my dad, he comes up and he's like, there is so much mess, you need to tidy this right now or else it's going in a black bin bag. So like, oh my arm. So yeah, it's really annoying. But then whenever I'm round to hers, there's like the mom, she's like, okay, can you tidy up now before you leave? I know your dad's here, but can you tidy up? And I'm like, well then how come you don't say that when she's around at my house? Like, that don't make any sense. I'm sorry. Maybe it's like a parenting thing, like they get themselves involved or whatever. But like, oh, another thing, like, we obviously go to like the mall and stuff together, right? Like, we'll spend the whole day at the mall, mostly in Claire's and the Body Shop, like, because it's cheap in the Body Shop. No, it's not. It's Body Care. Sorry, not the Body Shop. They're well expensive. And like, we spent a long time there, but like, it takes ages to get my dad to be convinced that I can go to town, because he's always like, ugh, do I have to drive her all the way back round? Oh, you know what he actually said, yeah? He was like, can you not actually just walk? Like, walk to town. It will literally take 2 hours. Like, he like goes on the bike and stuff. But I don't like the bike, because when I usually wear skirts and then it just flaps up. I don't have any shorts. Maybe we should go to this charity shop together, maybe, and do some like shopping for shorts, because like I just don't have any shorts ever, basically. And like, I would be kind of cool to get some shoes as well, because then I could like match them with my outfit. But like, you get pocket money, don't you? Yeah. And like, my friend, she also gets pocket money. I don't get pocket money. I get money if I do chores, maybe, and usually it's about like 50p or something. It's not much. So it takes me a while to save up. So I usually just save up birthday money, stuff like that. And like, I don't understand yet how some kids literally get like £200 at their birthday. I don't get that anywhere near that amount. I get like 40, like a tenner from each uncle. Sometimes not that, fiver. I never get like 200. I don't understand why these people were like getting so much money, because yeah, then they can afford for their own fashiony phone or their own like designer clothes. Oh, speaking about designer, I actually got a new top. Yeah, I saved for it and I got it. What? It's the Gucci. Gucci? Is that how you say it? Gucci? No, it's not Gucci. It's Juicy. Juicy Couture. Yeah, I finally got something that is actually in fashion and actually what everyone else actually has. Yeah, no, well, I can't show you, can I? But next time you come around, I'll show you it. It is a top. Like, it's so detailed and stuff, and like, it's got little rhinestones on it. Let me just put you on my shoulder. Everyone puts a phone on their shoulder yet, but watch, like, well, you can't watch, but I just cannot figure out for the life. Wait a second, just 1 second. Okay, I'll try like this. It's just, yes, they'll have to go like this though now, because I can't, I've got small shoulders. Everyone says that. If we do web chat, I can show you this thing. It's so cool. And like, it's velvet and stuff. And I got it, I actually found it in the charity shop. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna wear it, but I think it's like proper like fashion, kind of like up there with Topshop. And I thought like maybe I would just hang it up somewhere, you know, to show if anyone from school kind of does come around that I do shop designer, stuff like that. Also, because like, I really like the Playboy symbol. Like, I love the logo, but like, my mom and dad just won't let me have like Playboy stuff, because the brand is kind of like, they see it as a really bad brand for some reason, I don't know. And so I can't really have Playboy stuff, even though I really do. And see, the thing is, the same goes with Bratz. Like, I love Bratz dolls, but my parents see them as like a rebellious doll that like is bad, like bad influence, and won't go near the sight of them. So you know what I did? You know what I did? For Christmas, we had like £20 cash, and I was like, I'm gonna go to Woolworths and go and get this Bratz doll. And it actually came with a dog. My dad was well mad because he doesn't like us buying brand new things and stuff. So it was like, I get it, but like, it's the only chance I'm gonna be able to get a Bratz doll. So I lied to him and said we're gonna go and get something from Woolworths, and it was something random. And he said, fine, okay, but you're going on the bike. And I was like, so we like went on the bike all the way there. Are you there? Yes. Okay, so we went on the bike all the way there, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna finally get this freaking Bratz doll. And so I got it, and dad was like waiting outside, and I came out and he was like, no, did you just get a Bratz doll? And I was like, I like it. It's nothing bad. I picked the one with the long hair. I think it was Yasmin. And like she had the long hair and she had nothing bad on her. I don't know what on earth they're talking about. It just had a doll that poops. Like you put the food in and then the poop comes out. And I was like, yes, I finally have something that poops, because I know this sounds crazy, but I've always wanted the baby doll. What's it called? Baby born doll, because I have the Argos catalogues just sat around and I'm like going through it, you know, and the baby borns there and they can eat and poop and stuff. They pee and poop, and like my friend, she feeds it all the time, like loads of random food and stuff, and she said it's gone bad though, but like how cool is that? The baby that actually pees and poops. Like, so anyways, I got this Bratz doll, brought it home, and Mum was like, oh, what'd you get? And I was like, I got my first Bratz doll. But guess what, yeah? This is what really takes me off. I got it, and it was just sat there, and Mum was like, oh, I don't know about that, you know? And then it was my sister's birthday, you know, a month after that, and guess what she got? Guess. Go on, just guess. Sorry, I can't hear you. What did you say? Barbie Nutcracker. Well, I know they're in right now, but no. She got a Bratz doll. Like, she got the Chloe one, the one that's blonde, the one I wanted for literally ever. But she got the sport one, the like sporty brand one. And then she also got a Barbie perfume, which I also wanted, didn't get. She gets like so much stuff, and I get like silver, boring, brown kind of looking stuff. If we go to a shoe store, I guarantee she'll be able to get something pink and I'll have to have the brown thing. I'm not allowed to have like anything pretty or like anything. Actually, when I went to the charity store, I did actually get a denim skirt, my first ever denim skirt and stuff, and like I guess, yes, it was a bit short, but like we went on the bus and like, well actually it was just me, I can't remember what I was doing, but like all the freaking cars like honk at me all the time. Like I swear, I'm literally not doing anything, I'm just walking with my guitar half the time, going to guitar lesson and stuff, or I'm just going to school, and every single car that goes past me just honks. I'm like, what am I supposed to be looking out for you? You're gonna literally run over me. And then one of the cars that went past, they were like honking and they stuck their hands out of the window and like they were making weird gestures. I was like, what? And then so obviously I got on the bus to go home, and I had my guitar and I was wearing a skirt, and all the guys were like sitting at the back, and as soon as I got up to go, they were all like whistling and saying, hey, what's up and stuff, and I was like, I am literally wearing a skirt. And then when I got home, Mum was like, yeah, well, it is a bit short and that, and I was like, I got it from a charity store, it fits fine, there's nothing weird with it. I think it was the fact that I was holding my guitar on the back of me, and like maybe you couldn't see that I was wearing something. And you know what really ticks me off as well? I was going to guitar lesson the other week. The same, it's summer, so like, again, what am I supposed to wear? I actually wore shorts this time. Shorts. Well, not shorts, like cropped, you know, cropped sort of like trousers, because I don't actually have any shorts. But like, I wore like that, and my guitar was covering like my bum and all that, so technically it would look like I don't really have any trousers on, I guess. And this weird man came up to me, yeah, and I was and they're just walking to school, like, you know, I'm not doing anything random. And on the same road, this weird man who was like wearing a community vest, like he's part of the police, you know. So I thought, oh, he must be all right because he's part of the police. So like, you know, what bad could happen here? And he comes up to me and he taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, what the frick? I thought, have I bumped into like a lamppost, but like the other way? I don't know. So I like turn around in complete shock, and like he looks at me and he's like, you all right? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, what do I do now? Like, I'm just walking to school and now he's walking alongside me, and like I was like, literally, I know, right, like just so shocked. And I'm so socially awkward anyway, you know this anyway, so I didn't know what to say. So we were just walking, and he was like, he goes, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "My guitar lesson, because I have a guitar." And then he was like, oh, I'm walking the same direction too. Do you go to this school? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, okay, I work for, and then I think he said like the police or something, I can't remember. So he said, I'm just making sure you're safe. And I was like, okay, can I just keep walking now? Can you, like, I didn't say this, but I was like, can you just go away? Like, I want to walk by myself. I mean, I'm really awkward when it comes to that sort of thing as well. I don't really like walking with people to school. I wish, like, you could take days off when you're just really not feeling it. Because I say to, like, my parents sometimes, okay, I have to be quiet a bit because they might hear me. But, like, I say to my parents sometimes, like, I'm feeling ill and stuff. But really I'm not. Like, I'm not feeling physically ill. I'm just feeling, like, mentally ill. Like, I'm too sad to go to school. Or, like, I'm too fed up and, like, depressed and stuff, so I don't really want to go to school. So then I fake my illnesses to not go in, and, like, and then I don't go in and stuff. And luckily, like, my dad's pretty understanding. I think he catches on what's going on, but he doesn't say anything, you know, just lets me. My mom is really strict though. She doesn't really like me doing that. She wants me in school like every day. Ugh. So basically, well, you get it, don't you? Yeah, like, I don't know why. I mean, yeah, your mom would literally kill you if you had any time off, because your mom's like at work 24/7, so she would literally kill you. I get it, but it's just like, I wish parents would kind of like understand that, like, we have a lot going on. I don't think they see how much is going on and stuff, so that's why I have to have counselling. Now you know I have counselling. That's fun. No one in my year knows that I have counselling. Like, they just think I'm just going to guitar lesson, because most of the time it's before guitar. So but yeah, I'm doing okay. It's just, I just really don't like people walking with me. Anyway, so this guy, yeah, he's walking alongside me, and then I said, like, okay, well, I'm just gonna continue walking now, if that's all right, by myself. And he catched on. He was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure, bye and stuff. But it was like really weird. Like, why would you stop someone and say, where are you going? I was just like, I get approached by men all the time. Like, someone actually was handing out leaflets for a nightclub downtown, and it's like, you do realise we're like 14. We can't go to a nightclub, no. Unless you fake your age. I know a lot of people who do that, you know, and like, we could, but this time I was just like not having it. And he was trying to say like, oh, the new track Baby Cakes has come out, like, so like we, you know, we could hear it at the club and stuff. And then the school wrote like a thing that went in our planners saying that, do not talk to men that approach you at school and stuff. But like, I get approached all the time by men, like all the time, walking to school. I'm like going home from school and stuff, but the boys in school don't actually do that. Like, the boys don't care in school. It's always older men. And like, I actually heard this one girl, I think her name was Emma. She wasn't like in our year, or your year either, but like, she was hanging around with like 28-year-olds, 29-year-old boys and stuff, and I was like, where are you meeting all these people? Because she's like saying that, oh, Craig is so much better than the boys at school, and like, you know, she's just like always at his house and stuff, and he's not at his mom's house, he's got his own house. So like, he's always hanging out, and then she's always hanging out there, and I'm like, it's just a bit weird, like, why these older men are so interested in us, but like, the boys in school literally could not. They are just in their own world. They do not know about girls, and they do not act properly. And then yeah, all these other guys are like so attracted to us, like, what the frick. So like, I don't really understand like life at the moment. But yeah, I can't even remember what I was originally saying. It was mostly about boys. But yeah, I really want to try and get some shorts, but I feel like everyone's literally just gonna look at me, and like in mufti as well, because like you know, on mufti you bring like £1 in and like you can wear whatever you want, you know, stuff like that. Well, like I do wear more like tracksuity sort of stuff, but like there's this girl who wears velvet tracksuits, and we see that as like quite chavvy. Like that's kind of like, why are you wearing that? It's quite chavvy. And like the socks over the trousers, stuff like that. I know it's like what they did in the 80s, but we're not in the 80s, we're in the 2000s, and it's like seen as chavvy. Like the people who are obsessed with sport sort of thing. I don't know why, but yeah. So I tend to wear like just a hoodie, and like jeans. Yeah, jeans. I wear jeans a lot. But like no one ever looks at me like I think, oh, I can dress up, you know, stuff like that, and be more pretty and put makeup on from the year 11s that gave it to me, you know, because like the year 11s are like, oh my god. When I was walking to school once, I was walking with the year 11s because one of my friends was like, oh, have you ever like walked with so and so? And I was like, no. And the year 11s, man, they got a whole new game. They talk about everything awesome. They can do everything so coolly. And like there's this one girl who was like, have you got any makeup? And I was like, no. Why would I have makeup? I ask for makeup all the time. I ask for those big boxes from Argos because I have this Argos catalogue, you know. I'm always asking for it, but I never ever get it. So when I was in like the mall once, the mall, my mum calls it the mall. When I was in the mall, sounds so weird, the mall. When I was in the mall, I was in the body care, that shop that sells like makeup super cheap, and I got like 2 mascaras for like £1, and I think I got a lip gloss, and that was it. Like that was my first experience of makeup. And then I think I went to Boots with somebody else. I can't remember. It might have been my cousin. I don't know. And I got my first foundation from Boots. And it's awesome. It's so orange though. Like it's the lightest shade and it's orange. like I just picked the lightest shade so I assume I'm the lightest shade, but apparently not. Yeah, so yeah, which one is it? It's Maybelline something. It's the like silky one. The mousse. It's the mousse one. You have that. Yeah, everyone basically has that. It's that or the powder, and my skin is too dry for powder. So yeah, I got that, and oh my god, my fake nose ring fell out. So yeah, that's what that was, the clang. But like I completely forgot really what we were talking about. I know we were talking about mufti and looking pretty and stuff. Oh yeah, the makeup. And so the year 11s, they were like, oh, yeah, okay, I haven't got any makeup, so here, I'll give you some of my old stuff, you know? So I got like tons of makeup from this girl. I got like lipstick, I got eyeshadow, because it was all like she'd used it already. She didn't need it anymore. It was like out of date or whatever. So I got to use it, and I was like, oh my god, my next mufti day, I will be looking fine. Like I'll be looking fit. And like the boys, they better be looking. But like hardly anyone knows I exist. I don't really get picked on by guys. I get picked on by girls. Girls love to hate. They are so mean and stuff, and that's why I don't like hanging out with my own age, because girls are so mean and stuff. Like I would rather, and that's why I hang out with the boys, because like the boys don't do that. Like they don't tend to pick on you. Maybe they will in front of their mates, like, but like by themselves they're pretty alright. Like they don't really care and stuff. So I do tend to like hang around with the guys. But then when I hang around with guys, some of the girls are like, oh my god, this girl must be dating this guy. And it's like, okay, yes, that happened once, like one time. But now that's all they'll do. They'll just gossip, like gossip. And it's so annoying. And actually this one guy that I actually really did like, I wrote in my diary, and I thought this girl was friends with me, like she would talk to me. But it's like, how can you fake being friends with a person? Like she would act all friends to me and then backstab me in the back. And like, so she would she was like, oh hey, can I leave like a diary entry and stuff? I was like, yeah, sure. And she took it over to the next table, yeah, and they were all reading my diary. I was like, girl. And they went to the back page, and I knew they were looking at the thing that I've written about that guy I liked, because they were all like, oh my god, all talking like that. So I just went and got it back. I was like, okay, thanks. She did write in it, but she obviously overstayed her welcome, and I was not happy with that at all, because then there was just rumours and stuff. And like, the funny thing is though, everyone apart from that one girl, everyone thought I liked a boy that I didn't like, and like I told him on a website that I didn't like him, because I thought he was making the rumours and stuff when he wasn't. I don't know, it's a long story, but like, everyone doesn't actually know who I like, which is awesome. And I'm like, why do people actually care anyways of like who we like? Like, why is school so gossipy with these freaking girls? Well, they're all in my house as well. Like, you know, we have different houses and stuff, and you're in like that one house, I'm in a different one. They're all in different houses, and they just so hate me. So actually, I did actually get one of them back for like picking on me and stuff, but I did it in a really bad way, which is again why I have to have counselling, because I don't think about people's feelings, and I just wanted revenge on this one girl, because she was so mean to me. And the funny thing is, after everything, she said to somebody else, I don't even know who this girl is. I was like, you literally picked on me. But okay. So I would like literally talk to the teachers and stuff, because I was quite close to the teachers, and try and get her in trouble for something she didn't do, just trying to get revenge on her. And in the end it backfired, because everything always does, and I nearly got expelled. But that's not the first time I nearly got expelled, that's actually the second time. So I have a lot of confusing emotions with like lying and relationships and people and stuff, and like, I don't know why. I don't know why I have problems with these people. Half the time I'm just copying them, trying to fit in, you know, like everyone else is and stuff. But even that doesn't work, and I don't get noticed. And if I do get noticed, it's by these girls that love to pick on me. So it's like, this is why I go home and play with my dolls, because it's like, why would I want to be going out with these girls that literally just take the mick out of me all the time? Sorry, I didn't want to make this rant about bullying and like my personal problems. It would be nice to be like diagnosed with something though, like to go to the doctors and get diagnosed. All they care about though is like my physical health. Like I constantly keep having UTIs, and I constantly keep having bladder problems, and no one knows why. But like, no one cares about like my anxiety or things like that, and it's just like, I feel like I'm just not being listened to. They only care when I do something wrong and stick me in counselling, you know. So it's like, my mum hates actually that I've got counselling. She does. She thinks like, why can't I talk to her and stuff? And like, I'm talking to you for what, like 50 minutes now? Can you see why I'm not talking to her? I can't tell her any of this stuff. She just thinks my life exists in school, I'm a good kid and whatever. I'm really not. Actually, she doesn't think I'm a good kid, because like I said, I nearly got expelled twice, and I'm having counselling, so I'm clearly not a good kid. But yeah, and now she knows about like this girl who's, you know, gossiped and said like I'm talking about this girl's mom and stuff. So there's just so much drama. Like, it's just, school is so hard and stuff, and that's why I feel like, why can't we like when we're on our periods, why can't we just like not go to school? Why do we have to go to school like when we're in so much pain and stuff? The boys don't get this. They don't sit there and like have to deal with this stuff. And like, I just feel like the world's not listening to us girls. And like boys as well, because like mental health like is obviously both genders and stuff, but like it would be so nice if we could just be listened to. My friend, yeah, she has really bad anxiety, and her mom just laughs at her. Like, why is like mental health just seen as like why are our brains just seen as like nothing, and yet we're being taught about like history and maths and stuff, but nothing about like our own brains. Like, so much goes on in my head and like it gets in everyone's head, you know, but like we're never ever listened to until we do something wrong. Yeah, I hope when I'm older I can like try and find like diagnoses and like try and find out more about what goes on in our brains, and like, I don't know, just be more aware of our emotions, that we're allowed to have emotions and stuff. And like, I write all my stuff, yeah, in my diary. And like, I don't mean the diary that girl saw. I've got a massive diary. I write everything down because it's good for like emotional regulation and stuff, but half of them are like hate posts about how I hate this person so much, because it's all these girls like starting rumours and like just gossip. But at the same time, whilst I don't want my mom to read it, I kind of want her to read it, because she would then see how much is going on in my life, and that, you know, I am more complicated. I'm not just trying to cause drama and trouble, and that's why I have to have counselling. Like, there is so much going on in my head. So, you know, I write it all down and stuff, and like the time when Dad hit me and stuff like that, I write it down. Or like the time I saw him strangle my brother, I write it down and stuff like that. And I, you know, I even like wrote something and put it through the door, hoping someone would pick it up and read it, which is kind of like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but I wanted somebody to just listen to me. And like Mom tells me as well not to talk about stuff with Dad or stuff at home to the counsellor. And maybe that's why she doesn't like me talking to the counsellor, because she doesn't want me talking about stuff at home. I think we just cracked it. I don't know why I've never ever thought about that, because literally Mom hates me. That's the second time I've had about 6 months counselling. She hates it, and maybe that's why. I've never told them about stuff at home, because again, Mom always threatens me with like social security, what's it called, like the social services getting involved and stuff like that. So I never talk about home, but I write it all down, and I just wish like she'd read my diary. Well, I obviously don't want her to, but at the same time, but I wish she'd just, I don't know, pay more attention in my life, you know. But obviously it is partly my fault as well, because, you know, I come home from school and she's like, so how was your day? And I'm like, don't really want to talk about it. And of course then, yes, I am causing the issue. I am not talking about it. I'm not being honest and stuff. And then I just go to my room every day, in my room, talking to you right now, in my room. And like, I expect my own privacy, you know, because I'm a teenager. I should be allowed to be in my room and have my privacy. So that's kind of why as well, like, I like my diary, because my diary will be like, I can write it's of a safe space. So I don't know really, maybe like if we could have half our diary public and half like private, so you could write things in private, but then you could also write things in public and stuff. And like, because the thing is as well, most of the stuff that like we go through in school and we write in our diaries and whatever, the teachers know about the bullying. Like, they all know about what happens. Some of them care, some of them don't and stuff. And I do tell Mom about the bullying and stuff like that, but a lot of the stuff that goes on in my head I don't talk to her about, like my anxiety, stuff like that, because I'm scared as well. Like this other girl's mom, that she literally like says anxiety doesn't exist. Like, she's like, stop, snap out of it, grow up. And she like makes things so sad. Sometimes I speak to her on the phone, she's like crying because of her mom, and I'm like, you need counselling too. But like, she won't go and get counselling and stuff. But yeah, so it's like, I just wish we were listened to, you know, and like girls weren't treated as bad people for having periods and seen as like, why are guys like talking to us, like twice our age, talking to us and stuff. Like, I know the world's sexist, I know that for at least, that women aren't treated seriously and stuff, but like I really hope in like next years that we're alive, things change and stuff, because I really don't want to live in this world where literally I have no say and like I'm just told to do everything. Like, you don't even know what happens at home. Like, you don't know, no one knows. Actually, I had a lot of bruises a while ago because I was self-harming, which again, I said I don't want to do that because I don't want to be goth, but I was self-harming for a little bit. I'd like punch myself and stuff, and I had bruises on my body, and my teachers would like pull me over and say, are you getting abused at home, you know, stuff like that. And I'm like, no, like, this is me just hitting myself. But then of course I'm admitting to self-harming and then have to have counselling. So it's I usually just like punch myself or the bed's a big one, or I get so angry that I kick things and then think my toe's broken and I have to go to hospital. That is a quite common one as well. Yeah, see, there's a lot going on in my brain, and that's why it's easier to just say I'm ill one day and be like, I feel too ill to go to school, because they will understand that I feel sick or I feel physically unwell, but the real reason is my brain just can't do today, so I'm going to be in bed and sleep, if that makes any sense. Well, you get it, like, we're all teenagers going through the same thing and stuff, but adults don't see this. They just, I don't know, they just don't. They don't see it. They don't see what goes on. Like, we have so much to deal with. We have homework, we have bullying, we have boys, we have older men talking to us, we have like just so much stuff going on, and we're just not seen seriously. But whatever, it's nearly 1 hour, I better go, because otherwise my dad will get charged for the whole hour and then I won't be able to phone you again. So don't want that to happen. And I know I've been talking like this whole time, but I really appreciate you listening, because no one does. And it's nice. I really appreciate you, and I hope you really appreciate me, and you should know that I will always be here, and if you ever want to talk, you can and stuff. Always like drop me a text on my phone, you know, stuff like that. I will always be here for you, and I get it more than like anyone. Okay, like all these girls talking about like whatever perfumes and stuff, and yes, I did a little bit, but then I went into the deep quite soon, and like I said, I can talk about this stuff. So if you ever feel like you need someone to talk to, or your Tamagotchi died like mine, then just know I'm here for you, best friend. Anyways, I am gonna go now, because otherwise I'm gonna get in trouble. Yeah. Will you take care of yourself? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, now you hang up first. No. No, I'm not hanging up first. You hang up. Look, I gotta go. It's like 59. No, I'm not. No, you need to hang up. Fine. Bye.